this is your third round. This is your second time in Bryan College Station with the open book tour.
Mm-hmm.
Is it different than last time?
Oh yeah.
How so? Well, I don't want to spoil too much.
It's different parts.
Right.
I have to write a new show every time I do it. There's still aspects of the same show before, about 2 or 3 of the same stories, but the rest is all switched up and different because there's 3 aspects of the show that are very important, and that's the childhood, the addiction, and the changing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But everything that goes in between is always fun to switch it up.
Did you write, when you were setting up this show, like you kind of just gave an outline in 3 parts, did you take that from like a theater or like there's 3 acts in a movie, the setup, the conflict resolution. Did you have that in mind?
No, I just actually thought about that just now as I'm sitting with you.
Really?
I was like, holy shit. There's like the young one, then there's like the part where I do too many drugs. Then there's like, let's change. No, I mean, I didn't really think about it like an outline. I just thought about it as beginning of career, middle of career,
right,
where it got really rough, and then what are you gonna do? Young Justin, dramatic Justin, and blessed and grateful Justin.
Yeah.
Now whatever happens in between that, it's so much fun to switch around. It's really nice. And then the audience gets to play with me a lot more tonight, so it's a lot different. More so than like when I just answer 5 questions. This is about. It's always fun when people get a little liquored up, and then I just open the floor to them, and then I let them do their thing. At one show, when you did this in House of Blues Houston, there was a Q&A. You had people write questions, put them in a bowl. Is that going to be an aspect? Or is that? Yeah, I took that part out because it was only limited to 5 people. Yeah, it takes a long time to do that. Well, yeah, but this is even better because now I can just be like, "Who's got a question?" and then everybody's just like,
"Of course I do, Justin. Talk to me."
And then it's funny though because some people will ask something so crazy, and then another person will. It's just fun. It breaks down the 4th wall of audience, and it's a lot of fun. And I try not to take it too seriously. Right. Yeah.
Well, you say you don't like to take it too seriously, but I think I
focus more. I take the positive, funny, hope, faith, and courage.
Right.
As the main idea of it, instead of the look at how bad it was. I tap on that now, and then I get out of there.
Well, I was telling someone, it was a while back when we first heard you were coming back through. They said, "Oh, is this a good show?" I said, "It's a life-changing show." Because someone asked, "Well, okay, describe it, say something." I was like, "Well, I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm not going to tell you all the stories or anything." But it's very much the best way to describe it is a testimony.
Right.
And you see, I'm like, if you go look at Justin's Instagram right now, like, you're going to see someone that's happy and fun. You're going to love following that person because he's an artist and he's grateful to his fans and has all this great introspective feelings and happiness, and he's so in touch with it, which isn't, you don't see that in a lot of artists just being so open. But you're going to have that contrast. Like, he's going to tell you how he got here and why it's important that he's there.
Right.
And that's one reason that I was like, this is a performance, but it's a little more than that.
Well, I appreciate it. I was walking with my wife today, and it was really funny because my wife just joined us on the road today, and it's so cool. But she was like, "How are the shows going?" And she's the one that told me, like, you should do this open book thing 5 years ago when I first got sober because I was scared to go on stage with Blue October sober. I'd never done it.
Really?
And that was the reason I started the open book show, which is I'm going to play a couple songs, tell y'all how I feel. We're going to find out what went wrong together, and then we're going to move on. And the show has evolved from a 30-minute show into a 2.5-hour long show now, where it just keeps changing over the years, and it keeps allowing me to express myself on how great life is. Like, life is so good. It is so good.
Yeah.
People ask me all the time, like, wow, how are you so positive all the time? Like, it is just so good. But the thing is like, I told my wife, I was like, you remember when I played Dallas last time? There was like 300 people there. Well, I just sold out House of Blues. There was 850 people there. Like, they must really like something. But it feels like I'm starting over with Blue October.
Right.
It's two separate things, two different total things. This is like a one-man monologue show, but it's theater. And it's like I get to start all over and watch the crowds grow again, which is the most exciting thing in the world for an artist. Because once you're with Blue October, you have these really great crowds, and then it's just up to making good music, and it's awesome and it's fun. But the struggle is where the fun is.
Right.
The struggle of starting out with 150 people, and then the next time you go, you got 300, and then you're selling out the place just because you're talking about your faith, courage, and hope.
Yeah.
But you're being honest.
That's powerful. That's
It's
cool.
so.
That's really
it's
cool.
such a blessing.
I got chills sitting here. You
It's such a blessing.
This is awesome.
It really is a blessing.